to New Release Tuesday on This Week in YA. Every week I tell you all about the new books that are coming out this week, and this week we have releases from the 8th, the 10th, and the 13th, and there's about 20-something of them, so we probably should get this thing rolling. Cleopatra Rising by Maureen Lipinski, and this is about a girl who is the reincarnation of Cleopatra, featuring hot dudes. Janie Face to Face by Carolyn B. Cooney, and this is the conclusion to the Janie Johnson series, and there's a lot of tragedy and romance and family and all of the contemporary things. Revolution 19 by Greg Rosenblum, and this is about a time in which these robots have come to Earth and driven the humans into the woods, and so now it's time for them to rise up! As Samuel L. Jackson has told me to do. Falcons, go Falcons. Fantabulous by Lucian Diver, and this is about a girl who is the queen of the fashionably undead, and she and her posse have kind of been outcast to the coven of sorts. I don't know. But basically, it's time for them to go move somewhere else, and so they move to Salem, and they run into a ton of ghosts, including that of the sheriff that was involved in the Salem witch trials. Rebels of the New Sun by Michael Kinch, and this is about a group of rebels, of course, and they are assigned to repopulate Africa. That's huge. And there's robo-hounds. And of course this is the third book in the series, so I really don't know what's going on. Doom by Tracy Deebs. Yes, a video game novel. The Rogue's Princess by Eve Edwards, and this is set in the 1500s in London, England, and it is told by the perspective of an actress. Then You Were Gone by Lauren Strasnick, and this is for anybody who really liked 13 Reasons Why. Crash by Lisa McMahon, and this is about a girl who, she drives her parents' meatball truck to school, and she can now see visions of crashes and explosions and fire. Nothing to do with the meatballs, but I'm sure they might have something to do with it, right? Blood Prophecy, and this is the last installment of the Drake Chronicles by Alexandra Harvey, and it has vampires. Just One Day by Gail Forman, and this I've only heard good things about. It's about a girl who goes off to Europe and she falls in love with this guy just for one day, and he disappears, and she basically spends the next year self-discovering. Timekeeper by Alexandra Monier, and this is about a guy who is a time traveler and he has lost his memory. Anatomy of a Single Girl by Dana Snadowski, and this is about a girl who, she's in her pre-med, early college years, and she has just broken up with her first boyfriend, and she's kind of dealing with what is love, what is lust, what is all of this stuff having to do with romance. The Tragedy Paper by Elizabeth Laban, and this has dual narration, and it's about this, one of them has to do with this guy who, he has fallen in love with the most popular girl at school, and of course if she actually revealed her feelings for him, she would probably be a social pariah. Also, the Tragedy Paper is this paper that is assigned to this guy, and he, it's about bad parts of his life, I'm guessing. The Wrap-Up List by Steve Amston, and this is about how death can send you, it's these things called deaths, and basically they could send you a letter saying, hey, it's time to wrap it up because you're about to go. So anything you want to do during your last days, now's the time to start it. Shadowlands by Kate Bryans, and it's about this girl who's all this bad stuff has happened to her, so now she's in the Witness Protection Program. Delusion by Laura L. Sullivan, and this is about two twin girls, and they are magicians during World War II, and it's like, is it actually illusion? Is it actually magic? Who knows? Gotta read it to find out. Rise by Andrea Kramer, and this is the second book in the prequel series to Nightshade. And I didn't know what else to talk about it with this summary, but I know the actual Nightshade series has werewolves, or wolves. I don't know. Paper Valentine by Brenna Yovanov, and this is about a girl who has been haunted by her best friend's ghost, and basically now she has been, I guess, so annoyed or something that she has gone after the Valentine killer. Through the Evernight by Veronica Rossi, and it's a sequel to Under the Never Sky. That's really, yeah. The Cadet of Tildor by Alex Lydell, and this is a fantasy. Finally in this pile there is a fantasy, and it's for fans of Tamara Pierce and that George R.R. Martin guy? Yeah, the guy with the beard. The huge beard. Yeah. if you want a YA version of that, this is supposed to be the book for you. Salvation by Anne Osterlund, and this is about this popular guy who falls in love with a bookish girl. Tragedy. And last but not least, we have Harken by Caleb Nation, and this is a book that comes out on the 13th, and it is involves conspiracy theory blogs, and definitely really awesome, so you should read it. Okay, bye!